Capricorn, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for January 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Capricorn, this is your monthly reading for January 2023. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. But just to let you know, January starts off with a pretty slow pace, which will actually ease us all into the new year gently. It gives you time to reflect on the things that you've been building before charging forward at the end of the month. Now, this wonderful Capricorn energy allows you great focus. It also gives you an opportunity to charge your batteries, to move towards being self-sufficient and being really diligent. You persevere ahead for the next couple of months in an energy of confidence. It's important to recognize that the planets are in a better place in terms of alignment as we start this year. Jupiter remains direct until May, and that really promises better luck, amplifying passion for life, joie de vivre, and adventure. Also, it will be connected to the sign of Aries, so that leads us to be more inspired, embrace our confidence and our inner power. Now, the sun does move into Aquarius at the end of the month from the 20th of January, and that gives more power to the people, to the collective. However, Uranus does go direct right at the end of the month, bringing major change, because Uranus, of course, is the planet of rebellion and shocks and surprises. And it's also important to recognize that whilst these energies may feel a little bit uncomfortable, they do bring change and innovation, positive transitions. So ultimately, it breaks us free from anything that's been restricting our path and our growth, and you can be true to yourself and rebel against any limitations, shall we say. Also, just to let you know, Mars goes direct from the 12th of January, and Mercury from the 18th goes direct as well. And this brings more clarity, a can-do attitude, and a zest for life, okay? Mars also gives us that empowerment. So you may feel that January really starts for you around about the 12th of the month in terms of your energy. Now, your first card, your protagonist energy, is the Fool card. So you are ready for change, you're ready for a new chapter and adventure. With this card, this also indicates that you are thinking about reaching your full potential. You've got an idea that you want to start or launch, because this can be a card of launching the new year, really slamming the door shut to 2022 and really focusing on the year ahead with positivity. I feel like you're freewheeling. Okay, it's like I get this energy of ambition, but also freewheeling. Like, you want to be free. I get this sense that, you want independence. You're making a new wave in your life, shall we say, and you're connecting to more important things that will put you in a really good position of power. You're in the planning stages in the month of January. And with the Fool card, it indicates that you're having faith that the universe has your back to bring new excitement and new adventure into your life as well. Okay, whenever you get the cat in tarot, it indicates independence and luck, of course, as well, and using your instincts in order to get you to where you want to go. Now, in particular, your first house will be influencing you at the beginning of the month. You may already feel this influence, and that's all about your identity, your self-image, your appearance, how you feel. You express yourself through your look. It's not all about aesthetics, but the first house tends to dominate how we feel about ourselves aesthetically. Okay, so it can be a desire to change your wardrobe, for example, or look at revamping your look, your hairstyle, that sort of thing. Some of you may even pick up a new beauty tip. It can also be that you're looking at your general temperament, your inner sense of individuality. That's why it's so important that you've got this card, because this is a card of individuality. And I feel like you're expressing yourself in a wonderful, authentic way in order to get to where you want to go. But January does see you really connecting to your journey, the start of something new, new year, new you energy. Now, your 7th house of partnership is also activated at the end of the month there, and that's all about your partnerships, your friendships, in business, love. It's the important connections in your life. So you will be focused a little bit more on that as you move throughout the month. And some of you, if you're looking for love, I feel like you are taking responsibility, shall we say, to get a little bit more sociable this year and really connect to either new groups or new hobbies, new sports, things like that, so that you can increase your social circle. And I also get this energy of you really bossing up in terms of work as well, if you are in the career sector. For those of you who are retired, I really feel like you're planning to put yourself in a really good position, but you're ready for a new adventure. I feel like you are going to focus on the things that you wanted to connect to spiritually, as well as in terms of exciting opportunities. I feel there's been a period where you may have felt a little bit scattered, but I feel like now you're getting really organized to use your time effectively, to embrace new adventure as much as your finances will take you. And with the Emperor card, I definitely get this energy of you really strategizing for the future to put yourself in a really good position, but also enjoy yourself along the way. Okay, now this Fool card, I feel like you are taking the initiative to head towards your true north. You see 2023 as the start of something completely new, like a new slate. And we've got the resistance position, we have the Magician card. Now, this card being in this position can mean that in the last couple of months before you've moved into January, you may have felt a little bit scattered. You may have also felt like you've been wasting your time with something, or even procrastinating in some area of your life, and you really want to get a little bit more focused and a little bit more aware of opportunity. The Magician card also indicates that sometimes, my beautiful Capricorn, you doubt your wonderful skills. You're so talented at what you do. This is a card of having a lot of potential, a lot of talent, a lot of creative skills. You've come to this lifetime with a lot of gifts, but sometimes you doubt yourself, or you feel a little bit disorientated about what you should focus on because you've got so many wonderful ideas. You're really thinking about rescheduling your yes, it's almost like you're looking at your schedule, you're rescheduling your time, you're trying to be more time effective, you're making resolutions, shall we say, that most people make, like you want healthier exercise routines, eating habits, sleeping habits, really connecting to self-care. I really feel like you're putting yourself first, but there is a goal or a target, something that perhaps you felt has been out of reach, that you're going to restructure your schedule or restructure something about the way you approach it in order to accomplish it. I mean, the Emperor energy indicates you're going to be very successful in whatever it is you've been planning. So I feel it's more about you getting serious and getting focused as you move throughout the month and really hitting your target head on. Now also, the Magician card indicates law of attraction. So by the end of the month, the card is in the upright, which indicates that you are in a very strong position to manifest whatever it is you're planning, or whatever it is you're engineering or you're focusing on. Okay, so I feel like you're using your creative skills to come out of a bit of a slump that perhaps you felt a little bit unmotivated, or you felt like you just didn't have the energy, the flow, or the power to connect to things, or perhaps you've been so busy that you've been spreading yourself really thin that you felt it's time to really regroup, reassess, and then get serious and focused on what you want to accomplish as you move throughout the rest of the year. Also with this card, they're just showing me that there's some sort of plan that you're formulating in the mind that you will have in the hand. I feel it's like thoughts are becoming things. So I really want you to be aware of your innate power, okay, to get something done. It could be a creative project. It could be something within your working environment. Some of you may want to connect to a creative skill that you've not really been using. And it could even be a business idea that you start in the month of January, something that maybe you've been thinking over or mulling over for some time, but you felt it's not the right time to launch it. I feel January 2023 is the time period to just go for it. You really hit the ground running, and it's something that's very, very successful, okay? This is a creative talent that perhaps you haven't even tapped into yet, or it's something you used to enjoy doing, but you're picking it up again, and it's going to be something that could be financially lucrative. As you move throughout the month, the outcome energy is the Emperor. Now, this is about you protecting everything that you've worked hard for. So some of you may be restructuring your finances or being really strict with yourself when it comes to budgeting. I definitely get an energy here of you, you know, tightening the purse strings, shall we say, to your finances, just making sure that you're in a really good financial position. Because I feel over the festive period or over the holidays, whether you celebrate or not, I feel like you may have been a little bit looser with the cash than usual, and now you're getting a bit serious again and you're refocusing on a budget. The Emperor card also indicates success. Some of you may be reaching for a position of status, and you will see that your hard work is paying off and that you're stepping into leadership positions or leadership roles, or you may take on more responsibility within your working environment that will see you getting a lot more respect, but also a lot more money and a lot more success and abundance. Some of you may be setting up your own business or becoming an entrepreneur and making your mark, as it were, in terms of career development. Also, if you're retired, for example, I feel like you're looking at how to bring a little bit more adventure into your life, but also you're feeling responsibilities. So some of you may have some responsibilities within the home space to adhere to, but I feel like you will find the balance between, you know, taking care of business, shall we say, and also enjoying yourself. Now let's go and have a Celtic cross to see a little bit more about the details of what is coming your way. Now, interesting, in the water right now, they're showing me a very famous frog. They're showing me Kermit the Frog. Weird. Now, either someone just bought you a gift that has Kermit the Frog on it, or perhaps you have Kermit the Frog. I mean, let's take the fact out that it's Kermit the Frog, right? Frogs represent good luck, opportunity to leap into a new chapter, perhaps, or even elevate when it comes to success. Frogs tend to be benevolent energy. They are symbols of luck and prosperity. So, but they're showing me the very famous one there. So it could be that you are given a card, or you see an image of this particular creature, this puppet. So please take it as it resonates. I can only imagine it's going to be some sort of image that you see on a billboard or on a t-shirt or on a mug, or maybe you're gifted it, or I mean, it could even be something on the TV because it's a cartoon, right, or an animated series. So look out for that. If you've got children, perhaps you may have more opportunity to see it than others, but if you're meant to see it as a symbol, I'm seeing it as a prosperous symbol. Some sort of good luck is headed your way when you see that, okay? So look out for that. They're showing me that for a reason. Kermit the Frog. I mean, it could even be a nickname of somebody that you have for somebody, or maybe even a nickname for you. So I feel like it's a term of endearment, so I'll leave it like that. I mean, when you really think about Kermit the Frog, he was very, he had a lot of empathy. He was a real poetic soul. So perhaps it means that you're going to connect to a little bit more of a poetical side of yourself as you move throughout the month. But anyway, let's move on from that image. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? We've got the Devil card there as well. Now, the Devil card, it's not an evil card. It can just represent you, my beautiful Capricorn, but it can also represent you perhaps trying to release bad habits. And things like that. So I will pull a card to clarify. They want me to go one more. Interesting. Thanks so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide My beautiful Capricorn, what do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Now, we do have the Judgment card there, so that does indicate a return to something that you used to love doing. This could be something in the work sector, so whether you're working or not, it could be that you're returning to something that you really enjoy doing, that brings a lot of success and fulfillment. And for some of you, it could be you are deciding to leave old habits behind, you know, to embrace new life or a new lifestyle or a new way of living. Anyway, let's get started at the very beginning card. 7 of Pentacles. Now, this is a really good card to start on because it indicates you're financially in the business of saving, okay? 7 of Pentacles tends to be saving your money, making sure that you're not spending it on frivolous things because you work really hard for it. 7 of Pentacles is a card of evaluation. It can also feel sometimes that you feel a little bit dissatisfied with the way things are going. So you're kind of checking in with yourself at the beginning of the year and making plans to accomplish great things. And you're really not going to connect to things that are a waste of your time. Okay, I really feel if you're almost like evaluating whether it's worth it. And with the 7 of Pentacles, I feel you've been working hard towards something and you're trying to find an alternative way towards abundance. So some of you may be setting up second streams of income, or some of you may be having new ideas in order to do something that you really love doing that brings in a creative aspect, but also rewards you financially. 7 of Pentacles is a card of growth. Okay, they're giving me the word growth in the water right now. Just to let you know, I scry when I do the cards at the same time. So if you're wondering why I'm getting weird images of like Kermit the Frog, which I mean never comes up. Normally it's something really profound, but maybe I'm gonna have to look up the meaning of spiritual meaning of Kermit the Frog to see if I can help you in some way with decoding that message. It could just be a symbol of like prosperity or something that you will see on your path over the next 4 to 5 weeks. And when I say 4, I mean 4 to 5 weeks, not 45 weeks. Okay, someone said 45 weeks, a lot can happen in 45 weeks. No, it's 4 to 5 weeks. So this normally is a 5-week reading, shall we say, okay, of energy. Now, 7 of Pentacles indicates that whilst things are going well and you have what you need, you may be frustrated that you want more. And of course, everybody wants more, but I really get this energy of you looking to work smarter, not harder. This keeps coming up for you, my beautiful Capricorn. Perhaps this is a phrase or a slogan that you say quite frequently. But I get this card is also a card of self-development. So I feel like during down times, you're thinking a lot about yourself and how you can invest more in yourself, because I feel like you're reaching for a new version of yourself to be healthier, eradicate any bad habits, and you know, to really reach for something greater this year, because I really feel it's a new slate for you. What is crossing you? We have the 5 of Pentacles. Now, there's a couple of energies coming out for you. One is if you have lost your job before you come to this reading and you're worried about finances, I want you to be aware that you will return to the workplace. Okay, there is an opportunity that will be coming on in. You will sign a contract with somebody new, but there may be a little bit of delay. Okay, it will happen in January though, because there's some really good news coming on in. Some sort of offer is coming. It's going to surprise you, and it's coming in January. Okay, so if you are looking for work, there is an opportunity headed your way that how can I put this? Even though you may feel things are uncertain, this is a very rewarding, lucrative opportunity, okay? For those of you who are in work at the moment and you're thinking about whether all the hard work you invest in this arena is worth it, some of you may look further afield for other opportunities that bring more finances in, because I definitely see more money coming towards you, because this is a crossing card. It's like some of you may be worried about money, okay? And we've got the 6 of Pentacles, which indicates you're actually attracting more abundance. Your generous spirit is going to be rewarded by the universe. It's going to come back around like a boomerang, okay? So I do feel like there is a gift, a financial gift coming on in. Some of you may actually receive a bonus from your workplace, or there may be an opportunity that is gifted to you that is fairer when it comes to financial reward for the hard work that you do. I want you to I want you to be aware that in January, I just feel like for those who are wanting to connect to a career, there is a job opportunity that you will want to invest in that brings higher status. Some of you may step into a leadership position or a promotion, or some of you may actually look towards another company that has a different status, a higher status, and brings more responsibility, but equally more money, okay? More opportunities to elevate within that sector. Some of you, as I said, will set up your own business and become an entrepreneur, and it will grow quite fast towards something that's very abundant. You're going to learn. I feel like you're going to be learning by the seat of your pants. It's going to happen so quick, but you will learn all the same, okay? And it's going to be very rewarding. Now, some of you have been a little bit unwell, or you may get a seasonal cold, for example. If you've been unwell, I feel like it's time to invest in yourself and really take the time you need to heal, okay? It gives you thinking time, so you're not wasting your time. You're actually focusing on yourself, self-care, but at the same time, it gives you thinking time is what they're giving me there as well. Also, when you get the Five of Pentacles, sometimes when we worry about things, we catastrophize, and we may... you know, when you're sometimes, and we can't help it, human beings, we're positive sometimes and sometimes we're negative. That's just the way that we are built. It depends on how we're feeling in that moment. And whilst we strive to be as positive as possible, it is impossible to always be that happy, you know, go lucky person. It's just not possible. I feel like if you've been feeling extra negative recently, I feel like you may notice that there's been a little bit more hardship or struggle, because I feel like there's something here you have been struggling with. And I feel like your change of mindset for the year actually brings in better reward. And I definitely see this year being better than last year for you, okay? So I just want to clarify that Five of Pentacles for you. Yeah, Nine of Wands, you've struggled. Okay, this is a card of feeling cautious about what the year has in store for you, because you may have felt that it has been difficult, or you've been having experiences that have been a little bit negative last year. But the Nine of Wands indicates you're not giving up, you're still moving forward, but you may be protecting yourself. So sometimes we catastrophize, or we think about the worst case scenario in order to protect ourselves should it happen. It's like we're ready. But I want you to be aware that you're actually attracting better opportunities, better luck, and better energy. I mean, your major arcanas at the last, I mean, this is your outcome. You've got 3 major arcanas. So this is a big month for you for change, having a lot of power, people in high positions noticing you, appreciating your talents and your skills, tapping you for positions of, you know, elevation, or if you are looking to move further afield in a different direction with your career, I definitely see you it working out better for you than ever before. Your sacrifice is not going to go unnoticed, is what I'm seeing. Now, what is below you? We got the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is a card of balance, but it's also a card of your charitable nature. And I do feel like someone is going to reward you because you did a favor for them. Okay, it's almost like someone's going to do a favor for you because you did a favor for them. And this could be many months ago, it could be many years ago. This person does not forget that you did them a favor. Okay, whoever this person is. But most importantly, the universe is gifting you something in the month of January. It's good news. It elevates you faster to wherever you want to go. It actually helps you reach a goal or something you've been aspiring to accomplish. The universe is paying extra luck to you this month. Now, the Six of Pentacles also, yeah, they're giving me a couple of energies with this. Six of Pentacles is like, whilst you are very generous with your time and your energy might be over Capricorn, make sure you leave time for yourself, okay? It's time to focus on yourself as well this year. I also get this sense of... it's like an unexpected opportunity. I can't hone in on the energy. I'll always be honest and say I can't quite hone in on the energy of what this unexpected opportunity is. Normally I can feel a bit, yeah, it's totally unexpected. It's fate. It's good luck. Whatever this is, I mean, Six of Swords, it takes you out of difficulty, or it allows you to move forward. You've really been tested when you get a Six of Swords. It means you're coming out of difficulty now. It means things are going to get better. And the Six of Swords is like a journey, a transition that you've been going through. There may have been obstacles, but now you're being guided out of difficulty. I mean, this could be travel. If you've been unwell, this is even recovery. You know, you're out of difficulty. So I definitely get this sense that you're evolving and moving forward. I mean, some of you may have decided to escape the city, shall we say, and go to the country, or some of you are thinking about relocating in terms of where you live, or even going overseas to emigrate. I mean, there's a lot of travel in your chart as well, so some of you may be making real decisions to make travel something that's very important in your year ahead, but you're doing a lot of planning of it in January, something to look forward to for the future. But as you can see, you're discovering new lands and you're being guided by spirit. The Wheel of Fortune, I mean, this literally means unexpected surprise or gift from the universe or by spirit. This figure here represents benevolent spirit or the universe gifting one over the other. So you're going to get special attention from the universe. And as you can see, they're just clarifying it there with the Wheel of Fortune. So it indicates that there is good luck, benevolence, and opportunity that just out of the blue helps you out of a difficult situation. Now, the Wheel of Fortune indicates a cycle of change, and the Six of Swords also indicates a change of circumstances that are for the better. So I feel like you're going to see a lot of improvements in your life in general from January. I would say around about the 12th of January, things start to get better and better. You go from strength to strength. And I'm just getting this energy with the Wheel of Fortune that there's good karma here. And you're going to be faced with some new options that really help you become the best version of yourself and accomplish a goal. I keep getting that you're going to accomplish a goal, and it may lead to a new life or lead to a new way of living. So for example, if you've been struggling financially, an opportunity comes along and it pays you more money than you can ever imagine, and then you know, you get to live like a luxurious lifestyle. So I feel like it's like a radical change, whatever this is for you, okay? It's like completely a new slate. Now, what's in the past position? We've got the King of Swords. A lot of analyzing, looking at your options. This is a card of judgment. It's a card of you being in a very powerful position, but being analytical, being really rational and honest with yourself about things that need to change. Kings tend to be really, you know, good at what they do, masters of their destiny, and the King of Swords tends to connect to international energy. So it could be if you've got an idea for a business and you're putting it online, because this is Gemini energy. Gemini energy tends to connect to the internet as well as Aquarius energy. So it could be something that you're thinking about in terms of an online business, and it will go global. Or some of you may be thinking about relocating overseas or expanding your business or opportunities. It could also be someone that you're thinking about. You manifest them back into your life. Okay, so I will pull a quick card on that because there is a return card here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. But I feel like you're in the planning stages of creating something really special for 2023. And January is a pinnacle month for making that happen. The Empress card, the Wheel of Fortune. This is like a really abundant, like good fortune. Whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about. That's why they felt it was so important to mention the Five of Pentacles of catastrophizing, because thoughts become things. They want you to see the positive rather than the negative. And although it's hard to do sometimes, if you could push past that, it's important because you're actually manifesting this. Okay, now the Empress card is a card of being in a more healthier energy, creating healthier boundaries. Could also be a divine counterpart that you're thinking about, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. Because we have the Emperor and the Empress, you know, there may be a relationship or someone that you are connected to that you want to rekindle something with. Now, not everybody is going to want to rekindle with somebody from the past, but because we got the Judgment card here, it may indicate that some of you may hear from that person from the past. and they may want to rekindle things, but I'm getting two energies. One is they want to rekindle, and also I get an energy of some Capricorns, not all, but some Capricorns hearing that a past person that they were connected to gets married, okay? And it may set you into very philosophical thinking. It's not a missed opportunity. There is actually someone out there who is more suited to your energy and more emotionally available to a relationship that you're looking for. And again, I get this energy of some of you being really bold and being, it's almost like making a decision to be more sociable this year, to get out and meet love. So if you're looking for love, you will meet it this year. Okay, 2023, I feel even in January, you get an opportunity to connect to somebody, and it leads to a higher level of commitment. You keep getting the Wheel of Fortune card. So this is a very lucky month for you. I've shuffled twice, okay? And you've got very benevolent cards here as well. Now, something you're thinking about that perhaps has not been working as well for you is actually going to do like a complete turnaround, and suddenly everything works perfectly. Suddenly your destiny is revealed to you. Suddenly you're on the right path and you're moving forward. This is a potential position. Eight of Wands, really great news headed your way, but also things start picking up speed, picking up pace, and they reach a climax. This is a card of success. It's a card of reward and you going places. So I really get the sense that you are on the move. So it's like clean slate, you're going places and you're elevating in some area of your life. And nothing or nobody can get in your way. I want you to be aware of that. This indicates also that your future self will thank you for the decisions that you've been making for your future, because they're going to work out and they're going to be very, very successful, very lucrative, okay? Now, this is a potential card. So this indicates that there is a potential to go very fast. There is a potential for you to elevate. And I'm going to have to pull a card on that because they're giving me this other energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Judgment card. Yeah, you return to something that you used to enjoy doing. Now, this could be a hobby, it could be a sport, it could be a talent that you've got. It could even be a work environment that you used to enjoy doing, but you've disconnected for a while. You return to this, whatever this is, and it just leads you to new energy, new power, just a lot more passion. I just get this passion entering your life. And it's like a passion for life rather than a passion with a person, although that will happen for you, but this is more about your life path, okay? So some of you with the Judgment card, this is you being at a real decision point in your life. What is it you love doing? Where is your true north? Where are you happy? You're at that self-evaluation period where you're looking at how you're developing and which road to take next. And I feel like as soon as you've decided the direction you want to head in, that's when you get moving. Because in the near future, we've got the Hangman energy. So I feel like you're in a period of pause and thought at the beginning of the month where you're really deciding which direction to take and what choices are meant for you with that Hangman. I feel like where you want to go, it's going to be difficult, but I feel like rewarding. I feel like you recognize the sacrifices you have to make to get there, but you're willing to do it because it will be so rewarding. And I don't mean it's going to be difficult in the terms of, you can't do it or there's going to be lots of obstacles. It's like other people would look at it and think, nah, I'm not going to do it because it just seems like it's so much effort. But you're like not afraid of hard work. You enjoy putting the effort in, and I feel like it feels more like enjoyment rather than hard work for you, my beautiful Capricorn. But the Judgment card indicates that you're leaving your old life behind. You're doing something differently in order to get a different outcome. And I feel like you're listening to your inner guide, your inner compass, and I feel like you are surrendering to your true north in order to be fulfilled emotionally, but also successful in all of your endeavors, okay? Now, this is like your true prosperity path, and you understand what you need to do to get there. You're being called forward to take action after a slight pause where you reevaluate before you take stock and move forward. Now, this is your advice to yourself in this moment. Keep working hard, keep focused. Three of Pentacles tends to be about engineering or planning. Now this could be you picking up a project, a new project, or some of you could be collaborating with others, but you're in a cycle of creativity. You're using your gifts, your talents, and you're inspiring yourself to, it's almost like I'm getting the sense of quality over quantity. Okay, so I feel like you're really focusing on being the best that you can be and working really hard. Some of you, if you work with a team, I feel like, or whether even you don't work as a team, I feel like people are talking behind your back in a really positive way, appreciating your skills and gifts and recognizing your talents. And I feel you're going to get some sort of message from somebody who wants to collaborate or wants to connect to your skill set to help forward your path as well as theirs. So let me just pull a card on that Three of Pentacles for you. Now, the Three of Pentacles can also mean that you're being very clever about your finances. Okay, so I feel like you're in a very strong position financially. Even though you worry about finances, I feel like you have put yourself in a very good position. Seven of Cups is choices. I feel like you're being very discerning about who you keep your company with. And also Seven of Cups indicates that you have a lot of options available to you that will make you very, very happy. Seven of Cups also indicates use your imagination, because you have a very fertile one, and whatever you're thinking about, you're bringing about at this time. And there, yeah, okay. There's two energies. Again, one is some of you may be tempted to procrastinate, or that is something that you've been annoyed with that you've done over the last couple of months. And I'm not pointing a finger at you, my beautiful Capricorns. I'm just picking up on this energy of someone being a little bit frustrated that they felt they couldn't move forward, or they felt that they procrastinated a little bit and they wasted time. There's no such thing as really wasting time. You know, sometimes we need a little bit of downtime, and sometimes we need a refocus. And I feel like you're being stricter with yourself this year, starting with January, and that includes all your goals, includes all your intentions for the year. I feel like you're really being strict with yourself, and you know, it's important to visualize what is a potential. Okay, so you're not really procrastinating when you're daydreaming, but I feel also you're being really strict with yourself when it comes to your goals, and you're wanting to focus and get organized in order to, it's almost like double down and make sure that you're on the right path and not wasting your time. That's what I get here. You're being very strict. And if anybody kind of like tries to pull you off your path or distract you, I feel like you're phasing them out. I feel like you're taking a step back from those people. Now, the Two of Swords is the external environment. So that indicates that whilst things may be uncertain in all areas of life, I mean, we've got lots of difficult things that are going on in the world, lots of, you know, good news and bad news, fluctuations also in economic structures, interest rates, all of those things. I feel like intuitively you are using your instincts to discover new lands. Okay, this figure, basically her intention is to discover new lands, and whilst it may feel very uncertain, she's using her intuition to guide her. Also, she's protecting herself. When we're doing something new, sometimes we feel there is a threat of failure, and it sometimes prevents us. But I feel like you're going to override that feeling and feel the fear and do it anyway. You're going to be bold this year and almost launch yourself into the year, proclaiming that you're going to do things that you should have done, and you're going to promise yourself that you're going to do it this year. You're going to step out of a comfort zone. And I feel intuitively it will bring you to new discoveries and revelations about yourself as well. At the moment with the Two of Swords energy, you may feel like there's something in your world that is at a stalemate or a stagnancy. Now, this could be love, it could be your career, it could be friendships, whatever it is that you feel has made you feel a bit stuck in a rut. I feel like you're taking charge to change those things, to really make a lifestyle change across the board and, you know, take ownership and power of your life to make things happen. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing. You're coming into your own. Now, the hope and fear here with the Devil card in this position is you're hoping to release any blockages or anything that has made you feel stuck in a rut. The Devil card, as I said, is not an evil card. It is a card that every person on the journey of life ends up experiencing. We all get to the point where we feel stuck, okay? Because the Death card just represents us bonding ourselves to a situation that we feel it's difficult to get out of. Now, for some, it may be that you need to loosen up and have a little bit more fun, liberate yourself, let your hair down. Some of you, it may be that you're stuck in the confines of your own story. Sometimes when we've experienced trauma in our lives, and, you know, we all have different varying degrees of trauma, but sometimes we can see it, we can process it, but we don't allow it to control our destiny. We don't allow it to hold us to ransom from enjoying the rest of our life. We do not get defined by those experiences. So I feel some of you are really releasing that and moving forward and trying to free yourself or liberate yourself from a very difficult situation. Some of you may be doing things like dry January, trying to eradicate bad habits. You are not going to believe this. Oh my gosh. I have to laugh because right now I'm seeing in the water an image of a little pig. I cannot believe it. I cannot. It's not Miss Piggy. I kid you not. It's not Miss Piggy, but it is a pig. I am like, okay. I mean, some of you may be watching the Muppets this year or so in January 2023. The image I'm seeing is not Miss Piggy, as I said. It's an actual little pig is what I'm seeing in the water. Now, pigs actually represent wealth, and they're very sociable, abundance. It can also, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. My guide just put his hand on my shoulder and said, I want to give you the exact words. Eradicate bad habits. Eradicate bad habits. So I'm going to look that up to see if pig actually is symbolic of eradicating bad habits. But I'm holding the Devil card here, so this can be your real intention is to eradicate bad habits, whether that's procrastination, eating foods that are not good for you. I mean, we're all guilty of that, whether it's alcohol, substance abuse, whatever it is. I feel like you are disconnecting, liberating yourself from that. So let me just pull a quick card on it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Eight of Wands. You're moving forward. You're going in, I feel like you're heading in a direction where those bad habits are not necessary. Okay, and I feel like you're leaving them behind. And it's good news. I feel like you liberate yourself from that as well. I mean, you keep getting the same cards. Look, you're investing in yourself and you're magnificent. You are being the best version of yourself. Eight of Pentacles is you're investing in yourself fully, and you're going to be focusing on hard work. But also, I feel like you're the best version that you can be. You've got double 8 here as well. 8 is the number of the self. I mean, you keep getting 8s. So I feel, you know, you've had the 8 of Wands twice. You know, you got the 8 of Pentacles here. It's so important because I feel like you are focusing or investing in yourself, and this is going to be your year, okay? The Queen of Wands indicates you're magnetic. Also, the black cat is there, which indicates luck is on your side. Whenever you get like a Knight of Wands or a King of Wands or a Page of Wands, there tends to be like salamanders or lizards in those cards because it represents protection. But the only card that is different is the Queen of Wands. She is unique because she has luck on her side, and you keep getting the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like whatever your endeavors, you have luck on your side, and you're going to garner a lot of attention. You're going to be inspired, you're going to be magnetic, and I feel like your passion is your power. You're attracting a lot of good things that are just meant for you, okay? Also, if you're looking for love, I feel like you are attracting a new love into your life, a divine counterpart. We've already talked about that. Someone you've been waiting for a while. This may be a Capricorn, someone who understands you as much as you understand them, but also I feel like they have Aries placements with a little bit of Gemini, okay? So watch out for that too. Now also we have the outcome. the outcome here, we've got the Judgment card. This is about your true north, your true prosperity path, your soul path. This is your journey, your reason for being. So I feel like a lot of you are reevaluating your path and really connecting to things that only vibe with your heart. You're leaving your old life behind. You're embracing a new energy. And I feel like there's a lot of prosperity on this path. Also, you're leaving January empowered, okay? You're doing something daring. This figure is literally putting their hand in the lion's mouth. So I feel like you're doing something different and trusting that the universe has your back, that you can accomplish great things. Also, it's another number 8, which indicates self-care, self-development, and self-respect. You're valuing yourself in a much higher frequency, and therefore you're teaching others how to also value you in return. With the Hierophant card here, I feel some of you may embark on a course of learning. You may put yourself on a course online or even in a social setting. But I feel like you're learning either a new skill or a craft, something that will enhance your development, shall we say. It could even be a spiritual course that you put yourself on to really develop your spiritual gifts. But I feel like you're learning. The month of January is all about learning more about yourself, but also about your gifts and your talents and your capabilities. And you are capable of much success. And you will see that there's a lot of reward headed your way. I would look out for some good news. If you work in a company, I feel like people in positions of power are noticing you and they want to elevate you, okay? Because this card represents the hierarchy, the structure, where you're going to be stepping into a new leadership position. It could be a promotion, raise, or a job with more responsibility that brings more money, okay? Some of you may actually be learning how to set up your own business. Also with this card, I'm getting an energy of you. Some of you may become a teacher, or you may find a mentor who helps you on your journey. I'm getting 2 words with this: institutional kindness. Institutional kindness. So someone does you a good turn. I've already talked about that. I keep getting this energy of someone that you did a favor for, they return a favor. Okay, I definitely got that coming in strongly. But I feel this month in particular is a major month for you contemplating your next move in life. What is going to benefit you? You're putting your own needs first. You're releasing any bad habits. And I feel like you start as you mean to go on. So it's actually very, very positive. Now, okay, as soon as I picked up this deck of cards, I'm being given a song. Let me just connect to that. One moment, please. Okay, wow. This is a very powerful song. First name free, last name dumb. Mind use your power. Spirit use your wings. Freedom. Oh, I get it now. Thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, so first name free, last name dumb. Freedom. Because I was like, dumb? What? But it's freedom. They're saying, so basically, it's all about freedom this year. Freedom, independence. Okay, so that song, who's that song by? Oh, wow. It's just merged into another song. Okay. Okay. The next song is Because I'm Happy. Happy. Nothing can bring me down. Happy. Okay. That song Happy is definitely by Pharrell Williams. So it's the same sound, same voice. So I think it's the same song. Well, no, it's not the same song. I feel like it's the same artist who sings both songs. That's what I'm picking up on. I may be wrong. I hope I'm not wrong, but I may be wrong. I'm going to have to check that out. But, okay, it stands to reason. Freedom, happiness, your mind being your power, the power of your mind, and also spreading your wings. So that song is important. Look it up. I think I'm going to, if I was a betting person, I'd put my money on it being Pharrell Williams because they gave me that song Happy that also he sings. So I would look that up. I feel like that's important to your journey. You may even hear that song over the next 4 to 5 weeks that symbolizes some sort of positive change in your life. There's definitely good news that elevates you, okay? So look out for that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide? Oh my gosh, they want me to go one more? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Capricorn? What do they need to know? Okay. Oh, wow. So there are 4 cards here. Normally I pick one, but my guides went and asked me to do 3 shuffles there. So the first one we got is Dolphin Play. Okay, Dolphin Play. I hope you can see that there. And it says here, swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. Dolphins always represent more playful energy, more lightheartedness. We've got Black Bear Guardian. Okay. And it says there, I hope you can see that. It says, gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Seems to be all about power for you and confidence and the power of your mind in the month of January. Dream big, because I feel like you're in that flow of law of attraction. We've also got Dragon Supernatural. And it says, you are the wise sage. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. Okay. And also we've got Swan Grace. Swan Grace there. And it says, you who glide across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So, yeah, I feel like you're going to be in the flow. There's a lot of water here for you as well. Water connects to a goal or a dream or an aspiration, and being in the flow of that. Let me see what trinkets they're giving me for you. We have the dragonfly. Okay, so the dragonfly is a symbol of luck and good fortune. Also, you may see dragonfly symbolism over the next 4 to 5 weeks there for you. Dragonflies, they tend to mate for life as well. So if you're looking for love, I definitely see an opportunity for you to meet a counterpart where you will be together in union. Also, I feel if you're already in a relationship, some of you may be getting married in January, or some of you may have your person out of the blue give you a proposal of marriage. So watch out for that and try to look surprised as well. Okay, we have a guitar there. So this is about pursuing a creative skill. Could also be about fine-tuning what you really want, really focusing and elevating your frequency. Okay, there's 2 stars on there. So some of you, I feel like you may be revisiting a creative skill that you've got, and the star energy indicates success, a dream, a wish coming true. So I hope something in this reading resonates for you. It's very complex, my beautiful Capricorn, but I hope it resonates. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Capricorn. Love and light.